Livestream Q&A. The show is underway. I hope you guys are doing well. I am. Just drank a little caffeinated beverage. And listen, I'm ready to give you guys a fun 90 minutes or so of, a little back and forth banter inside of the MMA space. I mean, we know next week is a really big card. UFC 305 is going to be great. We have the Adesanya Duplessis beef matchup because there is a lot of heat heading into it. So I'm pretty excited for the press conference and the BS talk throughout the week. So 305, super excited. And then, this week's UFC card, it's not a great card, but there are some interesting fights. Unfortunately, it's kind of fallen apart. Earlier today, Nascimento versus Filio was lost, which is a disappointment. That was a really intriguing flyweight fight. And then there's a potential for a replacement, which is why I'm not doing a late night live tonight, because I don't know, maybe Filio's fighting somebody else. Chris Gutierrez is fighting Aong Lee, I believe, which will break that fight down probably Thursday. I'm going to do the late night live back on the Thursday. I was going to do it tonight if there was not the bout cancellation, but with the Filio fight being called, I think there is a possibility that we have a short notice flyweight that is willing to step in. So interesting predicament there. And then also, Alex Pereira has got some, what should the word, rap accusations. I don't know if I can use that word on YouTube. So I'll say he's got some rap accusations against him. And I actually sat down and I listened to what the girl, I forget her name, was saying. And I watched the whole 15 or so minutes. And I just thought it was a flawed story. It was very strange to me how she had claimed to not be a UFC fan, but evidence had her at the Sean O'Malley fight. And then also she was saying that she didn't know who Alex Pereira was. But if you're at a Sean O'Malley fight, I'm sure you know Alex Pereira. He's one of the biggest names in the UFC. And then just the whole story, how they strung it together was very suspect, with her essentially having several opportunities to no longer hang out with Alex Pereira. And instead, she continues to hang out with him all day. She continues to lead him on and, oh, I wasn't into it. You sure about that? And then she said something, oh, we didn't want to go to some certain meetup because we had all our makeup done. But in that part of the story, she had just said they came from the training room with Alex Pereira and her friend was like sparring with Pereira. So very awkward situation. I will say that it seems as she is a bit of a clout chaser. I personally feel like it's lying for clout. And I have to find the flaws in the story. The crocodile tears, very weird when she was like crying for moments, but it just wasn't authentic. There were no visible tears, right? It was seemingly fake. I mean, there's a lot of girls, especially somebody that's in the sex industry, they know how to lie, they know how to sell men. And she didn't seem sincere in the entire accusation, right? And then claimed, oh, there's footage, which also was very weird to me. And then the fact that she said, oh, I was in a cuddle with Alex Pereira, but oh, I don't have sexual relations on a first time meeting somebody. But if you look at her TikTok, she has very sexual based TikToks. She has an OnlyFans. Her entire Instagram is a sexual based page. And I just don't fall into the lie and the delusion that she's not that kind of girl. I think that's simply untrue. Now, we don't even know if it's true that her and Alex Pereira ever even hung out with one another. They just happened to take a picture. And it was very weird that she claimed Alex Pereira wanted a picture with her, which also just made no sense. I don't really understand the entire thing. I feel like it's a lot of flaws, a lot of holes, and it's weird. Very weird to me. Very weird. And there was an Instagram DM released of her claiming that, oh, it's blown up my OnlyFans. I'll be able to pay off the lawyers. Now, I don't know if that was a real discussion in her DMs or not, but ultimately, very odd scenario. And, blaspheming the name of Alex Pereira Obviously, you never know for sure, right? You have to give her, I guess, a little bit of faith, but the story was very flawed. It's just weird to me. She presented herself to be somebody that was an innocent person, but I don't think that someone in sex work is innocent whatsoever. If you flaunt your body in a sexual manner, regardless of you claiming you're a whore or not, I would say you are a whore, regardless of if you're having sex with people casually. I'm going to assume that you are first and foremost, because it takes someone that is, very flaunty of their stuff and sexually impure to have something like that. So, I personally feel as though she is a liar, and the analysis of her story for me, what I looked at, and I went into it really trying to give her a chance to explain her side. It was just very clunky. And even the way she told the story, how I analyzed it was not somebody that was intensely distraught. It was more attention seeking. It was like devious. I got a vibe from her initially that this was just simply an untrue story. Now, there may be validity to the story with her hanging out with Alex Pereira, and maybe there is validity in her having sex with Alex Pereira. But to claim that he raped her is a raptor, excuse me, rapped. Oops, hopefully YouTube don't hear it, is very weird to me. And I have a hard time believing it. I don't think Alex Pereira needs to rap anybody to get a girl. I'm sure that he has plenty of options. So if she was simply uninterested, I don't feel he would force himself there. She helped him put it in. She did say that, but then she's like, oh, it's because I was scared. Her friend was also in the room. It was just very odd, very clunky story. If she was genuinely that uncomfortable, I believe most sensible people would never have went back to the hotel room, would never have cuddled with him. Why would you even engage in that manner if your intent was not sexual? I find that hard to fathom and believe. So I feel like she is chasing notoriety, which of course she has gotten for this. And I also feel her mentality might have been, let me use this to my benefit. I hooked up with Alex Pereira, but now I'm going to accuse him of something more so, and it's going to help build my brand. It's just, I'm sorry, she's not an innocent girl. She's not a choir girl, right? She's not a medical student. She's not a university girl. This is a girl whose entire earning is based upon selling sex. If you look through her Instagram, I probably cannot even show you on YouTube what she posts. She actually flashed her boobs at the Sean O'Malley Marlon Cheeto Vera fight in the crowd. So I think that she is a bad actor, an unfortunate liar, and a blasphemer. I don't believe her. I think that the story is just very flawed. And I don't think that it is as she made it seem. I think she definitely pushed it to a different direction. She had to sell it. She's looking for attention. I believe she's looking for attention because, right, when you look for attention in that manner and you get it, right? Maybe she gets more OnlyFans clicks. Maybe her account wasn't popping off. But now she is in the mainstream MMA media, which is majority men. And I'm sure there have been men who decided to go and jump on the OnlyFans and maybe purchase something because of her look. So I do not believe that Alex Pereira rapped her. I believe that she may have gotten sexual with Alex Pereira and is using the sexual encounter to her benefit to try and build a name for herself. I believe that her whole intent is to stir up a pot. She also claimed this isn't the first time it happened to her. She has a lot of trauma. I believe she is a professional victim. There are certain people that are just professional victims and are unfortunately filled with negative energy. And I do not like to see it. And it's very shameful that it has bled into, the UFC light heavyweight champion, who I think is a good person at heart. I don't get the vibe of such from Alex Pereira because I believe as a UFC champ and as a guy who's 6 foot fucking 4 and jacked, he has plenty of options. And I don't think that he's going to get with this 21-year-old. I also didn't like how she was shaming Alex Pereira's translator slash friend. I think she meant it was Pino Cruz, but I don't know for sure. As, oh, we're only 20, 21. They're gross. First thing, they are the legal age of consent across America at 18. They are adults, and they chose to hang out with them. She and her friend, at least in their story, they claim to have fully chosen to hang out with them. She didn't have to go. And if she felt uncomfortable, there were multiple opportunities where she could have said to her friend, listen, let's no longer hang out. I don't feel comfortable with this. Let me go home, or let's go to our hotel. No, we don't need to chill with them any longer. They were not forced into the hotel. They were not forced anywhere. I truly believe that she is a liar, and it is shameful that it is spread like wildfire amongst the community. And I feel like if proven innocent, which I'm assuming Alex Pereira will be, and I believe he is, that there should be a punishment for somebody who absolutely drug the name of Alex Pereira through the mud. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's very shameful. And I'm disappointed that Pereira's going to have to go through this right now. But thankfully, I believe there is a majority of people that can see through this supposed victim's attention-seeking story. And I think that she has a lot of personal issues, and that is why she made that video. It was a last-ditch effort to blow up her OnlyFans and TikTok. Maybe she wasn't having a ton of views and success previous to this, but using the champ, she can really sell it hard. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Defamation lawsuit is definitely live, man. Hunter is just completely guilty until proven innocent guy. And he's talking about Yuri should be promoted to be champ. He's a troll. I don't know if there's a law where she can go to jail for years. I feel like women have accused men of sexual crimes and they have served serious prison sentences. And strangely, they have never had to answer to their faulty claims. It is a flawed system. And I believe strongly, and I will say this right now, there needs to be legal changes that take place to prevent this. If you are caught lying that somebody has sexually assaulted you in any manner, I believe you should have to own up to that in a court of law. I think that is a crime because you're attempting to put somebody behind bars, defame them, and ruin their life. And there should be a crime. There are men in jail because women lied. There should be a crime. This should be a serious crime. It is very nonsensical. And it's tragic, man. It's tragic. Men's lives have been ruined by this. Now, of course, there has been accusations that are true, and it's not saying for women not to come out. But if the evidence does not match, I don't believe that someone should be locked behind bars now, getting out because they prove, oh no, this is simply untrue. And the initial diligent jury called it guilty. And then later it comes out, no, it's actually overturned, which has happened. The person who lied, the accuser, the false victim, should face criminal charges, and I believe should face jail time. I think it should be a prison sentence because they're just non-productive members of society and they're ruining one's life for this. So that's what I think. There we go. That's the Alex Pereira story in depth. In depth. We really broke it down fairly well. I listened to her, the whole story. It was very seemingly consensual. And she had to add in Pereira was mad and yelling. Very weird. Very weird. I just simply don't believe it. Great breakdown. Thank you, Useless. I hope that everything is cleared. The name of Alex Pereira is cleared. I believe majority of the fan base probably thinks that he is not guilty. I would say it is a dime a dozen reaction for those who believe that he is. Yeah, only people believe are trolling. Facts. I agree, KZ. Yeah, she did only have hearsay. I only believe if she shows evidence, false accusations can ruin a person's reputation and life. There should be a criminal penalty for someone who makes these lies. Woman here, she is a deceitful fame whore. She should be held accountable. Hockey Girl Wings Nights, thank you for that. We appreciate our women dropping their opinions in chat. I always appreciate my female subscribers. It's very important. Very important. And yeah, not good. I hate seeing it. I didn't even want to watch, but I said I have to watch these videos before I do my live stream because I know I'm going to need to discuss it and I need to hear her side. Even though I initially thought this type of girl is the one that lies about it, because unfortunately, I think she is mentally ill. I think she is mentally ill. She gives a very mentally ill vibe off. She works for Jamal Hill. I'm going to say it now. That's funny as fuck. Holy shit. Jamal Hill plant. She could have left at any time. If it even happened, she let him do it, and now she's claiming rape. It's kind of like the after the fact. Oh, I said yes before and in the moment, but now I regret it. So now I'm accusing you of rap. I'm pretty sure Alex Messenger on IG, she already admitted to lying, unless those screenshots are fake. They could be fake screenshots. I saw the screenshots. And she said the amount of money she's making from her OnlyFans will pay for the defense attorney. Very strange. Is this the black magic Yuri was talking about? That's funny, useless, maybe. I watched the video in depth. I believe, and nobody's perfect other than MMA experts. That's funny, Nunez uncle. I just believe it's a debacle, bullshit lie. It's a clout chase. It's a clout chase, man. And all athletes need to be careful with the girls they surround themselves with, because specifically in this generation, there are some dark and devious women who will try and destroy anything in their path to get just a tiny, tiny sprinkle of relativity, clout, and financial compensation. And this is what we're seeing. We have platforms now that can get out to millions. I mean, I could make a video tomorrow claiming the same thing that she did about X person, right? And obviously everybody would know it'd be a fucking joke, but it could be easily a formulated lie. It doesn't take a lot. You take a picture with said person, or you don't even need to take a real picture. You can Photoshop something. So very dangerous times that we're living in. I think that because of the digital age that we are in now, this is no longer 1970, 1980. Because of the digital age we're in now, I definitely believe there needs to be a strong hold on these false accusations, and there needs to be a punishment. There needs to be crime. It needs to be a crime to falsely accuse somebody of sexual assault. It needs to be 1000%. Septum piercing, he's mentally ill, avoid at all costs. I'm not hating, it's true. The only exception is one person, Peyton Talbot. They're allowed to use the septum. How'd you find the video of what she said? TikTok name? I actually found it on Twitter. There was a whole slew of it. I don't remember her exact TikTok name, but you can easily find it. Just go on Google. You'll see who she is, and you'll find her TikTok pretty easily. But if you look through her TikTok, it is like super slutty stuff, all sexual-based TikToks. This is not a person who is pure. This is not a choir girl who said, I hung out with Alex Pereira and this happened. This is someone whose entire aura is based upon selling sex. It's a crime. What needs to be enacted harder? Bro, matchmaker on X is showing them sparring, going to eat. Let's hope this isn't that bad. This is crazy. What matchmaker on X, useless? This is dangerous, man. They're looking to end the champ's career here. Not good. Mike Tyson did prison time. Now, I don't know for sure whether he did it or not. Maybe he did. But he had a rap accusation that resulted in 3 years in jail, I believe, for him. So, dangerous. You think Alex Pereira really did it, Steve? Damn. Where are these videos of her and Alex Pereira hanging out? Because I don't know. The woman accusing Pereira has now posted another video of text messaging her and Mel. Okay. Okay. Okay, she seemed very interested. Okay. So there's a video of Pereira sparring with the girl. There's a video of them at dinner. Wow. They're coming after him. I'm reading this whole slew of stuff. She does drop all this photo evidence now of them hanging out. So she did hang out with them. Shamma. That's scary. I'm not admitting that. There's no proof that he's guilty just yet. I mean, this may be proof that they hung out, but someone could hang out and not do anything wrong or inappropriate. I don't know. Very scary. I'm worried for Alex Pereira now because they're going to come after him. They're going to come after him now. This is rough. Now, I hope he truly is innocent because then I'm an asshole too. But we shall see, man. Fuck. I don't know. This is weird. Shama is not shamaing. I know. You think Arnold Allen will ever win a UFC title? Probably not. Dana White, I feel like, will make sure the mob doesn't get to Pereira. I feel like the UFC would treat him fairly. Agreed. Alex Pereira is getting accused of rap, bro. Alex could get nearly any woman he gets. Why would he go for a chick? I agree. That's what my mentality is here. Like you sure that I worry, did she sleep with him and then he never called her? He never reached out again and she was butthurt about that? Because that's definitely a possibility. Right? Like she was a woman. You ever heard of a woman scorned? He wasn't feeling the vibes outside of one night. So now she's using this because, she's not going to be loaded up. Who would I have, Cannonier or Barajo? I don't know. Am I going to spend my whole stream talking about this? I'm at least going to spend a couple minutes. I had to talk about it. I mean, is it not major news in MMA right now? Is this not massive? Because it is, for sure. This is insane. This is the UFC champion being accused of a sexual assault. I mean, this is not some schmuck. This is not Joe Schmo. But Supposedly she admitted to having lied. Nice fake allegation. Hope your failed OF career produced enough money for defense lawyers. She said, the money I'm making from all the exposure to my OF will pay for them. Okay. If that screenshot is real, the worry is it's not, right? But the other thing that I find sus is she waited a while to release this, right? It was UFC 302. That was a few months ago. Alex Pereira had a fight too. And she's a certified skank. She's a certified skank. This girl is a sex worker. These fucking sex worker girls are mentally deranged. The story, I don't care about the text and whatever is being sent forth, right? The messages and all. This girl is fucking deranged. This girl is fucking deranged, bro. The video of Alex Pereira and her in bed. Wow. This is just getting crazier and crazier. Come on, man. Her OnlyFans is blowing up because of this. He might be going to court. He might be going to court for this. AJ, the average man doesn't want to sleep with a hoe unless they have to do. Why would Alex sleep with an absolute slag? No, I think you're right. I think you're right. Maybe she didn't get paid. Maybe this was not a free of pay hangout. Maybe this was a escort encounter, right? Like maybe they came through as escorts. You never know. Accused by some nobody loser who sells her body. Can we move on? Listen, it's still very intense. There's no way to prove these allegations. It will probably be settled out in court. It probably will. But who knows? Maybe this girl is a fucking one of those devious cunts. Maybe she has all video evidence. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll find out more in coming days, I'll assume. It happened to your brother in high school. Definitely brought a lot of stress to our family. The girl was pregnant and didn't want her dad to think she was loose. She eventually recanted the story. Okay. Imagine this girl's pregnant. That's the next thing. We don't really know. Alex Pereira needs not to sleep with these groupies, man. These fucking groupies are crazy. These OnlyFans gals, insane. All right, you want me to change the subject, AK? We had to do 30 minutes of it. We had to, and the chat agrees. So, chat, you are the judge, jury, and executioner. Is Alex Pereira guilty or not? Guilty. Lock him up. All right. Chat decides right now. This is essentially the same as a court. It's our peers, a jury. Get your votes. Get your votes in right now. Is she guilty? We will come to our determination and see what the jury of the MMA Experts channel decides. And I think this will stand as the real court of law. Okay? This is the real. We have presented all the evidence. I have told you everything I know. And now it's up to you guys to make the decision. Yeah, I wonder what Finch thinks about this too. I definitely wonder. Most of the chat is saying not guilty. But we got a few guilties in here. We need more evidence before we lock them up. Very true. She's a piece of shit liar. Who would ever believe anyone that looks like that? Those types are always mental cases. Tomo, you got a point. It's a biased jury. We need some sluts on the panel. Listen, if he is charged in New Jersey, he may be fucked. Guys, we have 34 likes up in here. Let's get 40 likes. I need to see more likes. Not guilty. She's a liar. Yo, you know what, guys? I also have to say thank you guys for 35,000 subscribers. Bro, her statement videos are too long. I'm not putting 12 to 15 minutes of it. Late to the show, what's up? We're just having a very in-depth discussion about Alex Pereira's accusations. The video, it's not a clear video, and I'm not so sure that it's even him, but she leaked the video. Here, I'll show you right now what I'm talking about. So the girl leaked a video of, it's supposedly Alex Pereira. You can see it there. Oh shit, where am I? You can see it there. I'll zoom in a little bit. She's saying this is him. Doesn't sound like him though. If it's really him, that's not him. That's not Alex Pereira. Those are not his eyebrows. That looks more like Bilal Muhammad. And I'm not saying Bilal did anything, but I'm just saying. The thumb is in the way. That's how it is. The thumb is there. The thumb is there. I mean, you want me to try and find it? Let me go to her TikTok. I'm doing it just for you guys, all right? We're going to get to the fucking bottom of this shit. Oh, this fucking shit is annoying. I don't even remember her TikTok, man. I don't know her name or anything. What's her TikTok at? Meredith Mir G Brown. What a weird name. Mir G Brown. Seems sus just off that. All right, come on. Bro, I don't believe this girl. I can't even find her TikTok. No. I think she might have took it down, bro. Now I'm seeing a second account. Very weird. Who knows? I'm literally looking for a TikTok. It's not coming up. Let me see if I just type in Alex Pereira. If her account comes up. Alex Pereira allegation. Is her video anywhere to be found? No. No, no, no. I see nothing. No. I don't know. At least the internet version doesn't work. So, very weird. Very weird. I'm trying to find more. I mean, her Instagram is vile, dog. I'm not showing you her Instagram. Her Instagram is absolute porn. And we're not going to watch that on here. So, one who, flaunts her body in a, very lustful way, probably has casual sex, and then probably is filled with some regret and darkness. So she decides, hey, let me fucking try and defame a fan favorite and a UFC legend, a UFC star, a UFC fighter that all of us love. So very weird. What's the parlay for Saturday? Bro, tomorrow is going to be the money. It was Mir G Brown, but I couldn't find anything. Just look up the accusations. You'll see it. It's in Tony Ferguson in the video. That's funny as fuck. It's Tony Ferguson in the video. Can you imagine T Ferg next? She's just coming after everybody. Next thing you know, it'll be Amanda Nunes. Holy shit. The hairline don't lie. It doesn't look like Pereira's hairline. Full accusation on YouTube, AJ, like 20 minutes. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I ain't watching it again. It was torture to get through. She's a devious one. Listen, the chat has 89 to 90% not guilty. So I guess we'll see forthcoming. This is the big news in the MMA space right now, is this situation. But I would like to look forth, and AK is freaking out about it, to some more positive things, like UFC 305 is next week. We have fights on this weekend, regardless of a subpar card. There's still good things coming. It's not Shitsville, USA, for sure. We got to make AK happy. Exactly. AK-47, bro. You better have already smashed the likes, AK. How did Conor get out of it? Hush money, or it wasn't true? I don't remember what happened with the McGregor in the NBA bathroom. Useless. I don't know at all. I have no proof on either front. I don't know. I don't know enough about the McGregor accusations. I know that Conor McGregor is a fucking drunk. Conor McGregor is an embarrassment. I'm going to say that right now. Conor McGregor is a fucking embarrassment. So, yesterday, Donald Trump said that Khabib Nurmagomedov is his favorite UFC fighter. Conor McGregor was livid. Conor McGregor attacked Donald Trump so harsh, bro. It was embarrassing. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I always try to give Conor this benefit of the doubt, but bro, like, chill the fuck out on this one, man. The disrespect to Khabib Nurmagomedov, the disrespect to Donald Trump, it's just something that I personally don't respect or stand on. And of course, Conor McGregor deletes the tweets. But you know what I did? I kept the receipts, guys. I have all of the tweets saved on my phone because I was planning on bringing this shit up about Conor McGregor in now these since deleted tweets, because he always talks that crazy shit. He says a little bit too much. Okay, so Conor McGregor went to Twitter and absolutely trashed Donald Trump after Trump said that Khabib is his favorite fighter. Conor McGregor says, campaign-ending decision. A smelly, fat mountain monkey from the inbred mountains of Dagestan is your favorite UFC fighter? Wow, abysmal. Now, after he said UFC, it was parentheses, American company, close parenthesis, fighter, question mark, wow, abysmal. I thought it was fucking embarrassing as hell. Conor looked like an idiot. Then Conor McGregor went on to attack Donald Trump's wealth, like pretty much saying he's only worth a couple of million, not a billion. I would have thought USA only would be the mentality here. What I would want to see out of my president personally, to pick a retired inbred fighter from Dagestan who has 3 main events only to his name. He said, over all the American fighters that have backed him, it's a shocking decision. He was caught on the spot. That won't go unnoticed on the roster. The presidential race is very tight right now, more so now. Conor McGregor is a fucking idiot, guys. Straight up. Conor McGregor is a fucking buffoon. Conor McGregor's head is so far up his own ass, I can't even fucking stand on it. KZ's got a link that he wants me to check out. Let's see, KZ. What is this link? A new Alex Pereira edit. That's funny as fuck, bro. Holy shit. But Conor McGregor pissed me off with this. It was disgraceful. Is Conor McGregor my boss? No, I haven't worked for BKFC. I didn't work last event. If they call me, I'll gladly work again. But at the end of the day, I cover MMA first and foremost with confidence and pride. And I don't like Conor McGregor taking a shot because Trump said Khabib was his favorite fighter. I thought it was weird, right? And then he posted a picture of Tagirulembekov, Islam Makhachev, Khabib, and some others in the bathtub. You remember that legendary pic? Trump's favorite fighter. Here he is in a tiny tub with his fellow inbred pals in Dagestan. Can you spot him? Where's Khabib? Find Khabib. Jesus, man. Gee, I hated this. And then Conor McGregor's worst tweet of them all, bro. Okay? Worst tweet of them all. The attack on Khabib is fine. You know what? But he really fucking shit on the father. Hey, guys, why couldn't Khabib's dad gain entry to America? What was the issue there? He was never allowed access, and now you hear all what is taking place currently. The terrorists from their gym gunned down while in the middle of inflicting a terror attack in their own country with Habib, then subsequently fleeing the country after their gym and homes were raided and reposed, leaving behind his wife, kids, family, mother in the process, the whole lot. It makes you wonder, before the death of Habib's father via COVID-19, why was he refused entry into the U.S.? Conor McGregor's fucking mean, bro. He's a different animal. He's a prick. I'm sorry, bro. He's a prick. And then Michael Chandler got in the mix of it, and he got into it with fucking Conor as well. But I don't know. It's just embarrassing tweets to me. I feel embarrassed for it. It's just weird, man. It's very fucking strange the way that he feels the need to input with such emotion. I'm sorry, but the only reason Conor McGregor is having such a feminine reaction to this, right? Because what ultimately extreme defensiveness in men is a feminine quality. You can think you're tough, oh, I know how to fight, whatever. No. It's not about your abilities. It's about your reaction. Extreme defensiveness, extreme response is feminine. That's not a masculine thing. Conor McGregor is feminine right now. Reason that he is feminine is for a couple of possibilities, okay? We'll go first and foremost, steroid abuse. Estrogen levels skyrocketing through the roof, right? But there's more than just the steroids that cause high estrogen. Alcoholism also increases estrogen. This is why you're seeing a more bitter Conor McGregor. He's essentially menopausal. Then you add into the lot cocaine addiction, which definitely causes irrationale. Conor McGregor is a complete fuck up at this point. And this is coming from someone that loved Conor McGregor and refused to believe that he would be finished with. But the truth is there now. The writing is on the wall. Conor McGregor is no longer a fighter. Conor McGregor has lost his fucking mind. And I think Conor McGregor right now, I'll say it harshly, he's a bum. He's a complete rich bum now. And it's tragic because Conor McGregor has so much power and influence into the next generation, man. I think when you were in those positions, I don't give a fuck what Charles Barkley said. Charles Barkley never won an NBA championship. He said, oh, I'm not a role model, right? Ultimately, you are. And this fucking McGregor with the bullshit talk online, the absolute disrespect to Donald Trump, the hatred towards the Nurmagomedov, you can hate Habib. But you drag the father in the muck, the inbred claims and things like that. To me, it's just not productive, bro. It's not productive. You lost the fight against him straight up. Conor McGregor never fucking accepted that Habib beat him. And look at the fall of Conor McGregor since then. The reason Conor McGregor's career fell apart is because he never had the fucking balls to accept Habib was the better man. And because he could never accept that, I believe he stifled his improvement because he was filled with bitterness moving forward. You look at the fights after, he's not the same. He's not the same. He destroyed who? He destroyed Cowboy Cerrone. Cowboy Cerrone looked horrible in that fight, and Cowboy's a mental case. That's not a big win. That's a worthless win. He got knocked out by Dustin Poirier. His leg was broken by Dustin Poirier. And at the rate he's going, drinking beers and bullshitting at fucking motorcycle rallies, I think Michael Chandler's live to fucking whoop his ass. So I think that McGregor's reign is done. He's going to find himself knocked out by Jake Paul at the rate he's going. Conor McGregor, unfortunately, shifted as a man. He shifted as a man at some point. When you look at McGregor on the come up, say what you want about his shit talk. The respect for Aldo after the fight, the love even for Diaz after the fact. The Habib fight changed him forever. Now, of course, you could say, oh, but the Floyd Mayweather fight actually was a massive change in Conor McGregor. He changed then because he made so much money. But the Habib fight changed his character. Yes, the bank account was filled for life. But the Habib fight changed him as a man. He was never the same after that fight, and I don't think he'll ever be the same. And I worry forthcoming. What comes after fighting? The alcoholism when you're already claiming to still be a fighter? It's a disgrace, bro. Conor McGregor's falling off harsh, man. His fall off is crazy. And he's running BKFC. And if he sees this, they're never having me on the show again. Fine. Because you know what? I'm right on this one. And the reason is he knows it too, bro. He knows it too. Conor McGregor never accepted the Khabib Nurmagomedov loss, and he was never able to improve again, and his career fell apart because of that. Final. That's why his career fell apart. That's it. That's it. You're saying I'm not right? Okay, then why is Conor McGregor's career fell apart? Tell me why. Why do you think? Most live dogs for the up-and-coming part. I mean, you got Deniz is a live dog forthcoming. You got Chelsea Chandler, Talita Alencar, some live dogs. Bro, I'm not crying. You're crying in chat, R6, because I strung a nerve there. Because Conor McGregor, right? He's not the same. He's a prideful individual. He fell off hard, man. It's disappointing. It's sad because I loved Conor McGregor. I loved Conor McGregor. R6, I think you're projecting. I think you're turning red. I'm pretty fucking white, bro. About as pasty as you can get for the most part. I respect R6 fighting for his boy, but he's fighting a losing battle. McGregor is no longer the McGregor we all loved. That man's not alive anymore. I hope that one day Conor McGregor gets straight. I hope that one day Conor McGregor clears his head. But don't hold your breath. I missed it. What's the issue with Alex? Bro, Big Tur, you rewind this stream a bit. I have about a 25-minute in-depth rant about exactly what's going on with Alex Pereira. I'm hitting nerves. I am, bro. I am. I'm hitting nerves right now talking about Conor. But it's fucking true. And somebody had to say it. Conor McGregor is falling off so harsh, bro. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing as fuck. It's embarrassing, dude. W take, thank you, bro. Yeah, he's not the same. It's not the same. R6, he lacks reasoning ability. R6, I'm calling you out right now, R6. Give me a reasonable explanation why I am wrong about Conor McGregor. Reasonable. Give me a detailed response right now in chat. I will bring it up on screen. I'm giving you the floor. You get the chance of a lifetime, bro. Come on up. Let me know. I will bring it right up. I'll look for the comment. OG Conor was a sight to see, but he's a shell of his former self. Yeah, it is lame. Conor does sound like a drunk, salty clown now. It's funny as fuck. He's fallen off. He was an intellectual with fighting. Partying is weakness for the soul. He said it himself, and look at him now. If Pereira did do it, does he lose all his fame or does not much change? I mean, he's going to probably do jail time if he did it. He'll have a Mike Tyson story. Eventually, people will forgive him. Royval Tyra is a really hard fight. Early prediction. I don't even know yet. I'll say Tyra. Yeah, R6 is not replying now. Dude, I put everybody on the spot because you can disagree with me, but you have to be reasonable. You can't just talk shit. You got to bring me a valid explanation for why you're disagreeing. And maybe you'll win the argument against me. I don't fear losing a debate. What makes somebody good at defending their points is not fearing losing, but believing that they're right, but also being willing to accept the possibility that somebody knows something they don't. I'm willing to do such a thing. Many are not. And when you aren't, you tend to get backed in a corner and uncomfortable. And that's why he booked out. He probably left the chat. He's out. R6 is nowhere to be found. So that woman Olympic boxer was absolutely a woman. Are all MMA fans bigots? XY chromosomes test was never done. Go watch Chael. Okay, Greg Yothers, you also can't fully take Chael Sonnen as a fact, bro. The IBA is saying that, yes, she failed the gender test. So why don't they just do a chromosome test at the fucking Olympics and shut everybody up now? They won't because they fear it's going to come back XY and she's going to be proven to be biologically male. And that's what they don't want. They don't want that. They don't want that, bro. This is all a fucking game now. They don't want to take the risks because XY might be true. What's the biggest factor in MMA? Genetics, talent, or hard work? Smoky UFC, you just listed them all. All three. The best fighters in the world have a perfect synergistic blend of those three factors. You can have all the genetics and all the talent, but not work hard. You won't get there. You can have all the hard work. You can have all the talent, but you don't have the genetics. You get held back, bro. The fucking natural athleticism, the natural explosiveness, the natural power. There's a lot of factors that formulate into a really good fighter. If Foreman can quit boxing, then come back and win the heavyweight title 45, anything is possible. Fair, but he beat Michael Moore, who was kind of a bum, though. Like, not to be that guy, but Michael Moore was not the best heavyweight in the world. He just had a heavyweight belt. Is partying really weakness for the soul, though? Sometimes letting go, getting low can be very humbling. Too much of anything can be bad. I think that partying to the extent of using recreational drugs and getting to the point of being extremely intoxicated is never a positive thing, period, for anyone. And I've done it, of course. I've partied hard and I've gotten fucked up, but I do not think it's a positive thing whatsoever. I mean, obviously you can have a couple of drinks and hang out with your buddies or go out somewhere nice, but I don't think it's conducive to success being drunk and high, etc. I don't think it's conducive to success at all, bro. True, AJ, the other day you said a quote I had to write down. I'd rather be hated and loved than just kind of liked. Useless. It's powerful shit. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, bro. Hated and loved is superior to being just kind of liked. And I'm ready to die on that hill. I might have to make a video absolutely bringing the heat to McGregor. Yes, I've trained martial arts, bro. I got a jiu-jitsu blue belt right on the shelf. And I got a wrap from a boxing match when I was younger, right above it. I'm not a professional, bro. I'm a UFC fucking analyst now. I'm a UFC fanatic, though, forever, bro. I love MMA more than anything else. I'd train MMA if I get, like, immediate access to working with pros. Like, if I was if they, like, had Alex Pereira or something, say, yo, come work out with me, I'll go in a second. But, I'm very into just fucking lifting these days. I haven't been boxing as much, bro. Been focused more on fucking lifting heavy, bro. I've been trying to get shredded right now, but also build my legs. Been doing a lot of intense leg training. Trying to get freakish fucking quadzillas, dude. I just want to get tank strong. I did squats earlier today. You have a few friends that were ruined by alcohol. Unfortunately, in this society and, the Western society in general, alcohol is kind of deemed like not a serious drug. It's not even deemed a drug. It's just drinking, right? But if you consistently drink, often, right, your inhibitions, you lose all passion, right? You lose yourself, bro. You lose a lot. Boxing gets you shredded. True. I could add it in, KZ. I don't know. I've been pushing the fucking. I just want to get the freakiest physique possible. I want to take my shirt off on stream one day and look like a fucking prime Frank Zane type physique. AJ, I gotta say you got a decent head on your shoulders. Thanks, A Sharp. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Hey, Bilal will win. $2. Thank you, bro. Feel like Connor KO's Mike, but he's cooked after that. If there's anybody that he can beat, it's somebody who is flawed defensively like him. But I just feel like, I don't know, man. Drinking alcohol slows your reflexes down, okay? And as you get into that twilight of your career, Conor McGregor's skill set is based upon his ability to have insane precision, right? Timing beats power, precision beats speed, or precision beats power, timing beats speed. That's how he said it, right? That's how he said it. Alcohol slows your reaction time. You say, oh, but just when you're drunk. Alcoholism slows your reaction time. Age naturally slows your reaction time. The two in combination slow your reaction time at an accelerated rate. I promise you this, Conor McGregor is never going to be the same. You think about betting the house against McGregor with some serious coin, you might make some bank, dude. Conor Mike is old news. If I make a video, it's going to be really an in-depth breakdown of Conor McGregor, what's going on. Guys, we got 51 likes. Let's get 60 up in here. I need to see that 6-0. Can you explain why the fuck Junior Tafa and Volter Walker minus 110? Shouldn't Junior be a clear favorite? No. A-sharp. Junior Tafa sucks on the ground, and Volter Walker is a really good wrestler, bro. I think Volter Walker probably lay and praise him. Junior Tafa lost to Muhammad Usman, which a loss to Usman has not aged as well as wine. I'll tell you that. I don't know. That fight's a 50-50, dude. I might pick Volter Walker, but both guys are mid. I wouldn't bet it. I take long walks and alcohol affects your body. The days after I drink, it's hell. I rarely drink alcohol, man. Now, like on vacation, I will. But when I'm in my day-to-day life, bro, I don't drink at all. I haven't been smoking at all. All I've been doing as somewhat of an outlet for stress relief is Zyn pouches. I've been doing cardio every day, and I've been fucking working out like a freak. If I was an MMA fighter, I'd never want to train with the gym Chandler trains at. That place is CTE City. I want to train at a place where fight IQ is taught instead of fighting exciting and losing brain cells. It's interesting, man. I would say then you would belong with somebody like a Trevor Whitman. AJ, what's next after a white belt? What should I be right now? I know I can do better. It's got to find the right person. Blue belt, bro. The reason I never exceeded a blue belt wasn't because I don't like jiu-jitsu. It's just simply because I feel as though I'm so dialed into MMA constantly throughout the week that for my side hobby, I just kind of prefer doing my own thing and just lifting weights, you know? That's the reason that I kind of strayed away. But I would say if you can find a cool Gracie spot, Gracie's very good, a good Gracie gym, try a couple, bro. Try a couple, man. Some places are great. Some places suck. How many other fighters? I probably would, honestly, though, I'm a 10th planet guy. In heart of hearts, if I was to do jiu-jitsu again, I think I'd probably got to get on that 10th planet jiu-jitsu, dog. How many other fighters have just as much on their plate as Conor, though? Business, family, fame. I agree. Listen, he's doing plenty of other things, so he shouldn't fight anymore. He shouldn't fight anymore. You think jiu-jitsu is too trendy? You like good old catch wrestling, ground and pound? Yeah, but there's not any catch wrestling schools. You've been a white belt for 5 years. You'll get a blue belt eventually. If you stay with it, you would. How are the fighting nerds? They're actually really good people. Fighting trainers is Juan, UFC fighter that's trained by them, and a couple more. I mean, Fighting Nerds team is lit, bro, but it's only in Brazil. I think purple belt's the hardest to achieve. Why do people say BJJ is gay and then in the same breath think Oliveira is the people's champ? You know why? Because they're fucking trolls. That's why. You think I can be a fighter? Jersey girl, I 100% think you can. You got the strength for it. You'd have to get into jiu-jitsu. I think that'd be your forte. You have the strong ground skills. You got that heavy fucking pressure and good grip strength, and you could squeeze with those inner thighs. You'd be Miss Triangle City. So yes, Jersey girl, I think you could pull it off. I have faith in you. You're a Mexican belt, bro. Being Mexican, you got natural hands, bro. It's true shit. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know about how you do in the wrestling, but hands, I lean the Mexican. They take a good punch, they can land some big ones. Drinking alcohol heavily is full knuckle dragger mode. Be a man, smoke a full tobacco bowl in a single hit out of a straight two bong, no filter, lift, train jiu-jitsu or boxing for stress relief. I think you're right, Don. I think you're right. Of course, baby girl. I got you. That's funny as hell. Would you rather be an expert striker or expert grappler? Probably expert striker for the street, but expert grappler for MMA. Reason being, if you're on the street, more likely if you do tie up on the ground, something bad could happen, like a weapon could land or like somebody could kick you in the head. But in like a real one-on-one, right? True, like MMA, I believe I would probably lean expert grappler. I think that like a Habib style grappling skill set, in a real one-on-one fight. I'm not going to say it's unbeatable. Of course, you could get beaten, but for the most part, unbeatable. Dude, there's not many red belts. It's rare. You guys are fucking crazy, man. Holy shit. Walter Walker's only win is Lucas Drezhki. Honest think Tafa wins. He definitely might, though. His Usman loss was horrible. Both guys suck. You're okay at BJJ, no belts. We have your HB practice with you. At least you got a little base, bro. Listen, I'll tell you this. Like, if you got a blue belt in jiu-jitsu and you're strong and you got some dog in you, you'll fuck up most people on the ground. Well, my black belt should have been there by now, but life got in the way of the dream. You could always pull it off. I've always said, bro, when I have a fucking kid, I'll get back into jiu-jitsu. Henny Mac, what'd you say? I didn't see it. Oh, I'm not answering that, you fuck. Don't turn it sexual about Jersey Girl, please. She looks great. Expert wrestler, because I want them quick double A on concrete and a fight there or a judo throw. True, it's powerful. Muay Thai or boxing for the streets. KZ, I find myself in a very tricky position on that. Because if you have shorts on, I would say Muay Thai. But if you're in fucking jeans, dog, all you got is your fist. Now, the elbows in Muay Thai are good, right? I would say dirty boxing. If you have good hands, but you also got some clinch, a little elbow, maybe a nice knee or something, you could be deadly, bro. Your wrestling feel like could be better, but I feel like I have heavy hands. Dude, some people got big power. You done BJJ off and on for 6 years. I stopped after I needed neck surgery. It's so hard on your body. Bro, I'll tell you something, man. Training BJJ, I believe you should be diligent about your strength and conditioning programming as well. If I was to consistently do jiu-jitsu, I would follow a grappling-based strength conditioning program on top of that, not just to become strong in grappling. No, simply because of injury prevention, bro. You have to prepare your body to consistently grapple like that multiple days a week. Like if you're going once, twice a week, you don't really need to. But if you are fully dedicated to that shit, you have to have some okay flexibility, but you need to be strong in certain positions, hips, decent hip mobility. You need to have very strong core strength. I definitely think essentials like squatting and deadlift are good, but I also think different exercises are kind of valuable as well. Like a Turkish get-up is powerful. Just weighted sit-ups in general is a good move. There's different jiu-jitsu exercises that I think are good, like even like the crab walks, bear crawls, but like becoming good enough to do them with weight, bro. It's intense if you're really trying to make it. This week's card is falling apart because we've lost multiple fights, dude. We've lost the Javid Basharat fight. Now he's taken on Chris Gutierrez is fighting a new opponent. Earlier today, the Nascimento fight just got called off with Filia, which is a dope fight. My favorite submission to perform is an arm triangle. I actually locked a brown. That's how I got my blue belts. I got a fucking brown belt locked into an arm triangle. I've always had pretty decent half guard top pressure. Like if I'm able to pass, I'm pretty good at locking up arm triangles, and I have a decent strangle on it, bro. I'd say arm triangle is like my bread and butter. AJ, what's good, my dude? Looking forward to this weekend. Weak card, but some value to be had. Thanks for the great content as always. Hey, Jordan Bryant, thanks, buddy. I need to get back to a gym, but the last time I went, I got my collarbone dislocated by this huge Paulo Costa built motherfucker on roids. Put me in arm trials. Fucked, KZ. Holy shit. I mean, now you'll probably be better, though, because you have a little more strength. Damn, your left collarbone is still pushed in to this day? Jesus. That's fucked, KZ. You might need to get on some fucking steroids and to even it out. Some good yoga for sure. Yoga is great for you, man. I would like to do it. City kickboxing is lit as fuck. It's not blinker time. I haven't been ripping at all these days. Nah, yoga is dope. Yoga is dope. You like armbar and heel hooks? Very effective. EOS Fitness is lit. That's the gym that I train at. I really enjoy EOS Fitness. I've been at a lot of gyms. I used to go to LA Fitness for a few years. And then eventually it was bought out by eSporta, and I didn't really like it. And I switched to Crunch. I was at Crunch for a few years, and it was okay. And then they opened up the EOS Fitness or EOS Fitness. I call it EOS. It might be EOS, but then I went in there and I tried it out. It was okay. I'm like, all right, let me give it a week. And it really grew on me because it's like, it reminds me of like a very modern LA Fitness. It's not like a gimmicky gym. Wish I would have incorporated yoga into my life years ago. I wouldn't have had as many injuries. Listen, bro, you know what? You can heal from the injuries, Jordan Bryan. You like to learn how to submit? Go do jiu-jitsu, bro. Make sure you find something nice with a no-gi. Oh, the jumping story, bro. The reason that happened is intense alcohol abuse, right? And then abuse of security. Then next thing you know, it leads to my fucking blacked out ass throwing a fucking flying knee, then getting jumped by multiple people, man. It was still a legendary moment for sure. I'll always say it was pretty lit. It was fun. It was fun. It was nice having a little black eye. I felt like I was in the UFC after I had the eye. This is lit. I live down the block from EOS Fitness in Central Florida. You probably live right by me. Let's hang out. Dude, I'm not in Central, bro. I'm not in Central. That happened a while ago. That happened like 10 months ago, back in October. Yeah, you drink too much, though. You find yourself in dangerous predicaments, man. But no, I always say I'm so grateful for that happening. It changed my life in a good way because I'm like, okay, like I'm good. Like I'm blessed. I got the hand of God on my side, bro. I didn't get fucking killed. I didn't get knocked out. I just got a little scuffed up eye. And then next thing you know it, my content started blowing up after that. I don't know. I just got even more discipline, more motivation. It definitely put me into like a good mental state, dude. Left hand to God, bro. Danny Barlow's a gangster. I'm so torn on who to lock this week. I don't even know yet because, like, yeah, I want to, like, half of me just wants to lock a big favorite, but I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I want to get some valuable. I don't know. I'm a G. Thank you, Chechenya. I came on stream with a fat black eye. Legendary. Yeah, I think the reason I got jumped is the flying knee, right? Because somebody throws a flying knee, security's watching. They're like, yo, this fucking dude's crazy. Is that Masvidal? You can't picture AJ getting mad, bro. I'm a lot more even-tempered these days. I'm very calm. I'm very calm, man. I don't really get mad in general. I think the only reason things have, gotten to altercation points for me is alcoholism, dog. I wasn't like a drunk, but that night I was extremely fucked up. I was to a point that it was immature, bro. It is not good. I never since that point have gotten that fucked up. Never, ever. Because you need to have your wits about you, man. Because you need to be able to make rational decisions. If you're not that fucked up, you're not getting thrown out of the club. No one's going to attack you. See what I'm saying? There's so many things that go sideways when you abuse alcohol. For me, a few beers is fun. A few beers is chill. I don't drink liquor anymore. I have a couple Coors Lights, if anything. If I'm feeling like I want one of those fancy beers, I don't know, I'll try a Guinness or something like that. But no liquor, bro. I'm not into it anymore, man. And then even the weed, I haven't been smoking. I'm chilling. After the past weekend, listening to Talk to Hybrid, you definitely need to do more interviews, local dudes, lower ranked guys, and up-and-comers. Really enjoyed hearing you chop it up. Listen, if you guys like the idea, I'm definitely down to do more interviews. I would love to just bring interviews on the live stream, like a special feature, like a Danny Barlow. That'd be pretty cute, pretty cool. Yeah, having limits is powerful. It does save a lot of money not smoking. What's up with Pereira? Dude, Pereira has accusations of sexual assault. If you rewind to like the 5-minute mark, Kyle J, I talked about it for about 25 minutes. Dude, judo would be pretty sick, though. Yeah. Submission of the year so far. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at all of the candidates. I stopped getting blacked out when I got suckered and cracked my head on the ground. Got to keep those hands ready. Better things to do with your life than go to bars anyways, though I still do. Occasionally, you can go have fun, go to a bar. But getting blackout drunk, no. That guy's an asshole, Ty Gaines. That's fucked. That's true. A lot of lesser known guys would be willing to come on. I'll make it happen. You think the lady's lying? I feel as though guys on the prelims is where I got to attack. Yeah. I do think that you guys can feel the vibes, man. If I get a cool person to interview with, like it's world-class content, like Joe Rogan level content, I feel like. Yeah, right now, Alex Pereira also needs a chance to defend his, supposed accusations too. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. Bump, 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 bump. Once the proof comes out, just ask Joe Rogan to come on your show. Can you imagine if Joe Rogan was on? That'd be insane. I feel like it'd be a pretty chill conversation, me and Rogan, if that actually happened. Well, they're saying somebody signed up for members, but I don't see that. I don't know. She been flexing the OnlyFans page a lot. Kaya Urseg, my early lean is Urseg. I do think DDP could beat Izzy. What song title is that? Going to be stuck in my head for a while. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, Ty Gaines. I just know that I don't know what song it is either. I don't know. I wish I knew, but off the top of my head, I have no idea. I just sometimes hum random songs. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm curious. What the fuck song is that? Do you think you're better off? That's the song. There we go. Yeah, Joshua Kazier says, do you think you're better off alone is a song. Sandstorm is a Vanderlei Silva exclusive. Nobody else can walk out to that and make it cool. I'll actually, Paul Kill, I'm going to do late night live on Thursday, and I'll do an updated early pick show for that. And then Friday, of course, with the weigh-ins. Appreciate the channel. Thank you, WR. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm excited for the late night live. If Nascimento hadn't pulled out earlier today, I was actually going to do it, but I don't know. I'm waiting to see maybe if Filio gets a new opponent, because there are a lot of guys that probably be willing to step up with Contender Series looming. Just like dude said, you're an intelligent young dude. Every single time I got drunk, it went bad. Car crashes, fights, fat girls, jail. Who did you get your brains from? Dad, Alex, probably a good man. Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. I would say, yeah, my dad's good shit. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He put the right values, grandparents, mother, everything. I got, listen, I come from the Italian immigrant side on my dad's side, the straight from Italy, right? So I don't know. It's good values, good respect. Urseg is like minus 250. I'm picking him, but way too big of a favorite to bet on. Facts. Yo, you could easily lose to Kai. It's going to be a really cool fight. Either way, I'm really excited to see how it plays out, because Kai Kara-France is fucking dangerous, man. But I do think Steve Urseg can win a decision against him in a competitive fight. As long as Urseg doesn't have any substantial fight IQ moments where, we saw it against Pantoja, he sometimes has lapses. I think he's getting his hands raised. What kind of recent rape victim would be comfortable posting themselves naked? They wouldn't feel violated. That's a factual statement. I don't know. You don't know for sure, but yeah, I get it. I mean, the fact that she does OnlyFans is not a good look at all. She's someone that is hypersexual and flaunts her body for money. So it's hard to believe someone like that, man. I believe that is a demonic career path personally. And I think that it is, I think it's negative for sure. Hey, Kevin Smith, thanks for messaging me, man. I'll have to check it out. I didn't see it yet. I don't really, bro. I sometimes dude, I avoid DMs and then I answer late. I'm like, fuck that. But I will. No, it's just starting, Ty Gaines. I wish it was over. It sucks. I hate hurricane season. Guys, we're at 61 likes. I would love to hit 100 likes on stream. I know we got about 130 people watching. I know some of you guys are watching on your TVs and shit, so maybe the like button isn't optimal. But if you like the content, you like what you're hearing, and you haven't hit like, make sure you do. And listen, if it's your first time joining one of my Q&As, welcome. Here it is. And I'll be live tomorrow with a Q&A also. And I'll be doing members only stream immediately after this. I want to have a couple of members actually come on and just ask live questions. So I'm just going to drop this link. If you're interested in becoming a member, you haven't signed up yet, but maybe you want to, the link is right there. $4.99 a month, members only streams. And right now we do the Tuesday or Thursday, depending on the week, member stream. And then also we have a full members Discord. So definitely join it up if you're intrigued, bro. The Urseg fight might be like Cheeto versus Fig. Definitely a decision. I think I'm going to go Urseg on the scorecards. Then he gets a close decision. I don't think Diego Lopez would beat Ilia Topuria. I don't see him as champ. No. I think he's really good. I love his style. I think he's a dope dude. But I don't think that Diego Lopez is going to be able to deal with the well-roundedness of Ilia Topuria, the slick boxing skills on top of the championship caliber grappling. I ultimately think that he is going to be a really hard fight for Lopez. I mean, say what you want. I know Dan Ige jumped in on real short notice, and it was a different matchup for Diego Lopez, but I don't know. It just screams to me worry, and I just don't think he's going to be able to get past. I think Urseg subs Kai. That would be a massive accolade to sub up Kai. I mean, it's not impossible. He might. He definitely might. We'll find out. Fight's going down in what? 10 days? Hey, enjoy your smoke, man. Dude, Lopez is not going to strangle Topuria. It's not going to happen. Ilia Topuria has really good jiu-jitsu, bro. He's so skilled everywhere. I don't see it. I'm picking Ilia Topuria to beat Max. I love Max Holloway, but I prefer him at 155. And as good as he looked against Justin Gaethje, Gaethje does not have the boxing skill set of an Ilia Topuria. Gaethje's a mean motherfucker. He's a nasty striker, but his hands don't move like Topuria's, man. And he's not surging up the ranks. And, you know, he didn't just knock out Volkanovski. Favorite champ right now? Bro, probably Poatan, to be honest. Yeah, I would say Poatan. I like Ilia Topuria in the cage. I don't necessarily love him outside of the cage, but I like his fighting style. I think Ilia Topuria is really good. And then I'm a Makhachev fan overall. I think Makhachev's a dope guy. And John Jones is my OG favorite fighter, but I'm a big Tom Aspinall believer, and I really want to see the actual championship fight. UFC 306 is Noche UFC in Las Vegas. UFC 307 is in Salt Lake City. I'm going to make an early assumption that the UFC Salt Lake City card probably features the flyweight title on the line and potentially a women's belt, because if you look at current champions and who's booked, I mean, Sean O'Malley's fighting at 305, Ilia Topuria is at 307, Makhachev is out for the rest of the year, Duplessis is fighting Adesanya at 305 coming up, Alex Pereira, I guess, potentially could fight, but who? Is Alex Pereira getting a fight against Jan Blachowicz, who's coming off of a loss to Pereira? They run that rematch? He's not going to fight Jamal Hill. He's not going to fight Volkan Oezdemir. Is Tom Aspinall fighting? He's not fighting in Salt Lake City. Bilal, is he going to turn around and maybe fight Kamaru Usman in Salt Lake City? If Usman's available, or Shavkat even, maybe that's the case. I definitely think Pantoja's live to be fighting. Grasso's scheduled to fight already. Wei Lee needs to fight, so it could be a Wei Lee card for sure. And then Raquel Pennington is scheduled to fight Juliana Pena. I think it's actually, no, Pena might be in Salt Lake City. It might be Pena, Pennington, Salt Lake City with a Pantoja or Bilal main event. I'm unsure as to what direction the UFC is going to go down with that, though. Great take on Ilya. His hand speed is way different than Justin's. Facts, bro. He's a different level. And I also believe that as good as Max Holloway is, I don't think he's as good at 145 as he is at 155, especially at this point of his career. I think if I'm Max Holloway following this fight against Topuria, I really like the idea of him moving up. But if he wins, obviously a Volkanovski quadrilogy will fucking be looming. That'd be so weird. O'Malley's fighting at Noche UFC, though. O'Malley's going to be fighting soon. I don't think O'Malley's going to go from Noche UFC to fighting the next month in Salt Lake City. I don't see that. But I don't think Raquel Pennington is a main event. The only way Pennington is the main event of the Salt Lake City card is if they don't do it as a pay-per-view and they end up doing it as a non-pay-per-view numbered event, which they have before, but it's just not that common. A meetup somewhere. I don't know yet, man. Eventually, yes, probably towards the 100,000 sub mark, I'll consider something like that. I definitely think you guys would be pretty lit, and I think we'd have a good time hanging out. Guys, I see that we got 73 likes up in here. We're 27 likes away from the 100 likes goal for the end of the stream. I think after how fuego today's stream was, especially my in-depth analysis of this Pereira situation, I'm owed the 100. So make sure you guys smash the likes. Does Connor come back? I wouldn't hold my breath. If we get Zhang versus Suarez, I'll be happy, even if it's not stacked, but ideally you wouldn't have it in the main event. Suarez is injured, though, so a Zhang fight isn't that likely. I actually think Verna Jandiroba is pretty live to fight. I think Verna Jandiroba fighting for the belt is probably what ends up happening because of circumstantial availability. Does Usman deserve a title shot? No, but he is Kamaru Usman. He is a legend of the game, and there's a world in which he gets the Bilal fight. If Shavkat is unavailable, it's hard to say it would be anybody else. I mean, unless they do they do a Leon Edwards rematch with Bilal? I don't think that sells worth a fuck at this point. Usman sells more. Shavkat sells a lot. I think Shavkat would be the UFC's top pick, but I don't know Shavkat Rakhmonov's availability. I don't know. We'll find out. What do you think about Bobby Knuckles versus Hamzat? I think the Reaper finishes him if Chimaev makes the walk. It's very dependent upon the first round. Hamzat's grappling is terrifying in round one. But if Robert Whittaker can fend off the attacks, if he stops some takedowns, Hamzat is fucked. Robert Whittaker's power is off the chain. His boxing skill set is nasty. I believe Whittaker's still in his prime, too. So that's definitely a bad matchup for Hamzat. AJ, I just want to see Zhang versus Suarez because I think that might be the most high-level matchup. Agree, Talmo. That's the fight that I want to see. I think that'd be really good. It's just Suarez is injured. So as good as that fight could be, Suarez not available, it negates the possibility. It's unfortunate, but it does. It negates the possibility altogether. But in a perfect world, I think Tatiana Suarez fighting against a very, savage champion in Weili Zhang would be a super fight for hardcore fans because we really would get the chance to see how Weili does against a girl who I think has the goods to potentially beat her too. I'm a believer in Tatiana Suarez. I'm going to tell you guys that straight out. I think Tatiana Suarez is a hard matchup for anybody in the UFC women's divisions, period. I think she could have done well at 125 pounds. Her grappling skill set is pretty much second to none, and I just think she would be scary for somebody even as good as, damn, fuck, now I'm losing my train of thought. Weili Zhang. Sorry, I'm looking for a thumbnail real quick. Setting up my members stream. I thought I had a members thumbnail just handy right here. Where the fuck is this members thumbnail, man? Come on, members. Where is it? Bum, 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 bum. Where is the members thumbnail? I make it hard for myself. There we go. Found it. Members. All right. I'm setting up the members stream right now. And then I will be sharing the link to the member streams. What mainstream MMA minds you listen to? I mostly follow championship rounds on Twitter these days because they have a lot of the best information of what's going on in the MMA space. I also like, the funny MMA guru video here and there, but I don't watch a ton outside of more me seeing the storyline and then reading about it on whatever, available spot has it. You get what I mean? I don't know. I'm kind of fanatical in that way. I stick to my own shit. Hold on. Let me set this stream up. I'm getting the members completely set up right now. Boom. All right. Members is set up. The members stream is going to go down pretty much immediately following this stream, and it's got to pee. But yo, I need 100 likes, guys. What are we doing, bro? I'm seeing we're sitting at 81, man. I'm tempted. I'm pushing you guys for the hundo. The hundo's coming. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. I think the first fight over 2.5 in Spivak. Yes. Volk versus Dustin would be crazy. I don't think it happens either, but that'd be crazy. Me and Mike Finch met through Bellator's former producer back a few years ago, man. And then me and him just hit it off. We became fucking friends, dude. I think Tatiana Suarez beat Zhang too. That wrestling is a different level. Hamzat took Usman down every single round. Whitaker won't be able to stop the takedown. Plus, if Hamzat focuses on damage instead of chokes, he'll kill Whitaker. Yeah, but what happens if Whitaker survives and then he gasses out? Then Hamzat's fucked. You think Shavkat will be champion soon enough? He might. Smash the likes, exactly. In the members stream, it's just like a smaller group, right? So every question gets answered for the most part. And then I'm also going to take live questions. So like if somebody wants to come on the stream and, ask me something straight out, I'll just be like, yo, come in the member stream, say what's up. I have a link that you can join. You don't need to show face, but you can if you want. The member stream is similar to this, but just, a little bit more personalized, I would say. Keaton Song's not fighting Bill Algeo. Andrew, what is your problem, dude? You're talking smack to KZ, and now you're saying dislike the stream? Dude, this guy needs to get a reality check, guys. L. Andrew in the chat for being an absolute D-bag to the community. I don't know what his problem is. He woke up on the wrong side of the fucking bed, dog. He woke up and just chose violence. What a freaking menace to society. He's a menace up in here. He's a menace. Yes, the Basharat fight is off, unfortunately, Keith. I'm disappointed too, man. I'm disappointed too. It stinks. That's how it goes, unfortunately, though. Shavkat versus Chimaev would be bigger than Conor versus ? Or even the Max fight. I'm out, AJ. You're the man. Looking forward to Thursday and Friday. Austin Williams, my dog. So I think Shamzat. I think Shavkat versus Hamzat Chimaev is a mega fight for sure. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem too likely at this point with both of them in different weight classes. So if Shavkat were to become the champ at 170 pounds, Hamzat were to become the champ at 185, maybe it could come together. This fight card might end up with 8 fights at this rate. It'll be the quickest UFC card of all time, bro. It'll be a 2.5-hour stream, and I'll be gone. That'll be depressing, dude. They need to get Filio a new opponent. I want this card longer. I don't want it to be a short show. I want it to be long. I want it to be enjoyable. I want to chill for a while. I'm reading the chat right now, bro. What do you mean? I'm reading the chat. I see all the L Drews in chat. That's pretty funny. We're back at it with fire this week, Jordan Bryant. Tomorrow is this week's best MMA bets, and I'll be announcing my lock tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm coming up with something. Would you rather be locked in a cage with Khabib for 25 minutes with no stoppages or locked in with an alligator for 5? Khabib. I mean, you're probably fucked in either facet, but I don't think Khabib is going to kill you. An alligator definitely is. I see Shavkat winning against Bilal for sure. I'm not so certain of that. I feel like we're very quick to say, yeah, Bilal's going to lose to Shavkat, 100% chance. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think that it could go a different way. I'm going to ask the chat to get their votes in. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. If you think Shavkat or Bilal is going to take it home. I don't know. Bilal looked really good recently, man. Get your votes in and let's see what the people are thinking. Also, smash the like button, guys. We're 3 likes away from 90. Let's hit 90 likes at least. What about O'Malley and Merab? Who wins that? I'm picking O'Malley. I think O'Malley's hands are lightning quick. I think his takedown defense is epic. And I think he's going to be ready for everything Merab throws at him. I don't think Khamzat has a gas tank problem, but a pacing one. He went 3 rounds nonstop against Burns, but bum rushed Usman. But he looked tired against Burns too, though. Why do you think so many people think Moicano's going to beat BSD? I think BSD kills him. I feel like it's because Moicano's been looking good lately, and he's got pretty good jiu-jitsu, and I feel like he's got a live chance to win. I'm not so certain that BSD's winning that fight. I haven't made an official pick, though. Bilal is a better pace and wrestling than Shavkat. Maybe not BJJ, but definitely he's definitely got better wrestling, maybe offensively. Can't bet against Bilal. Dude got 30% better with Coach Yair Habib. You heard it here. He looked amazing. I didn't choose Aljo against O'Malley. You're remembering wrong. I was one of the few people who picked Sean O'Malley to knock Aljo out, actually. Picking Shavkat, but I think too many people sleeping on Bilal. Respect. I definitely picked O'Malley, dog. I picked O'Malley all the way up, and I will continue picking that motherfucking savage. I will continue to pick Sean O'Malley. I'm staying Team O'Malley, bled and fucking blood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope you do. I think O'Malley KOs Merab within 2 rounds. That'd be pretty badass. I lean Gamrot by a decision over Hooker. Just the chain wrestling from hell. I think he's going to be on it constantly. I think it's going to be annoying. I think it's going to be frustrating. Yeah. BJJ, I think even BSD is a monster, but I think Moicano's a problem on the ground. Thought Moises would be a problem for him on the ground. Moises got his ass kicked. You won that time because of me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Umar and Sandhagen is a really interesting fight. I think Sean O'Malley can get past Umar Nurmagomedov too. I think he's live to beat him. I wouldn't bet the house on Umar. I think I especially because O'Malley's going to be a dog. I think I'm going to go with O'Malley. I think he's live to win. Guys, we're at 90 likes. If we hit 100 likes in the next 2 minutes, I will shadow box on stream. We need 10 more likes in 2 minutes. Right now, I'll get a countdown timer. I'm giving you guys even more time. I'm giving you so much time. Countdown timer. Let's go. We're going to find it right here. Online stopwatch. Here we go. All right, let's see where we're at. We're at 91 right now. We got 9. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to set it for 90 seconds now. Boom. Countdown timer. All right. Set it. I don't know what the hell this thing is doing. Start it. 10 seconds. No, it's not 10. Go back. Go back. We'll go 6, 0. Boom. 60 seconds. 1 minute. Ready, set, now. Bana bum 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 bana 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 bum bum ba bum bam bum ba. Age, would you be more shocked with an O'Malley sub or Marab KO? Marab KO would be fucking shocking. I'm giving you the lock tomorrow, Sean Kurtz. I know our boy's throwing 500 on it. Saw somebody in chat say it. Damn, I lost it. A Gabagoo? Yeah, I'll give you a Gabagoo at 100 too. We'll do both. You guys got 30 seconds for 5 more likes. If not, I got to do members, bro. It is what it is. That's the heat that we run into sometimes. Shavkat seems like everybody's pick. Shavkat definitely hasn't been tested yet. You're right. Start at 89. Don't cheat. I'm not cheating it. 5 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Unfortunate. Didn't pull it off. We are at 101. You guys are crazy. Somehow it hit it right at that time. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right. You know what? I'll do a lock video. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow. I owe you guys the shadow box. Listen, let me make it happen. Thank you guys. The goal was 100 likes. I'm doing a members stream immediately after this stream. If you're not a member, definitely become a member. I'm going to drop the members link in the chat so you guys can, just jump right to it. If you are a member, it's pinned right at the top. The Shavkat, 70% of the people's pick too. All right. Well, let's get to fucking work up in here, man. Bro, next level shit. Shama. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. I am doing members in like 2 minutes. I got to pee really bad. So if you are a member, run over there. Make sure you have a question ready for me. If you're not, become one as I go pee. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you guys. And that's the link to become a member right there. Peace. See you members soon. If not, I'll see everybody tomorrow.